Have you ever noticed how often we fall hardest for the people who hurt us the most? The ones who don't quite choose us, don't fully see us, or somehow feel familiar in all the wrong ways. It's tempting to call it bad luck or poor judgment. But what if this keeps happening for a deeper reason, one that started long before your first heartbreak? What if the people you call wrong don't enter your life by accident at all? At first, falling in love feels magical. Your brain floods with dopamine, the same chemical involved in reward and addiction, making that person feel special, almost necessary. But dopamine doesn't care whether someone is good for you. It only cares that they're exciting and unpredictable. Psychologists have found that inconsistency, mixed signals, emotional distance, uncertainty can actually intensify attraction. When someone is hot and cold, your brain works harder to win their affection, turning love into a chase. The mystery feels like chemistry, even when it's actually anxiety in disguise. But this goes even deeper than brain chemistry. Many relationship researchers point to attachment theory, which suggests that how we bonded with caregivers as children quietly shapes who we're drawn to as adults. If love early in life felt unstable, conditional, or emotionally distant, your nervous system may interpret that familiar discomfort as love. So when you meet someone who triggers the same emotional patterns, unavailability, unpredictability, emotional distance, it feels strangely like home, not safe, not calm, but familiar, and familiarity is powerful. One lesser-known and controversial idea in psychology is that we subconsciously seek relationships that allow us to rewrite our past. This is sometimes called repetition compulsion, a concept first discussed by Sigmund Freud. The idea is unsettling but compelling. We are drawn to people who resemble those who once hurt us, not because we enjoy the pain, but because part of us hopes this time the story will end differently. This time, they'll stay. This time, will be enough. Without realizing it, love becomes an unconscious attempt at healing old wounds, often by reopening them. History gives us haunting examples of this pattern. One of the most famous is the relationship between Frida Kahlo and Diego Rivera. Frida knew Diego was unfaithful, emotionally distant, and deeply flawed. Their marriage was marked by betrayal, separation, and pain. And yet, she repeatedly returned to him. In her letters and paintings, Frida described a love that was both devastating and irresistible. Diego represented not peace, but intensity, a reflection of emotional patterns Frida had lived with her entire life. Their story is often romanticized, but it's also a powerful example of how love can bind us to what hurts us most. Culture plays a role too. Movies, music, and stories have trained us to associate love with struggle. We're taught that real love is dramatic, painful, and hard-won. The calm, emotionally available person can feel boring by comparison, while the wrong person feels thrilling, passionate, and meaningful. Over time, our idea of love becomes tangled with emotional highs and lows, making stability feel unfamiliar and intensity feel profound. So why do we fall for the wrong people? Because love isn't just about choice. It's about wiring, memory, chemistry, and stories we've been absorbing our entire lives. The people we are drawn to often reflect parts of ourselves we haven't healed yet. That doesn't mean we're doomed to repeat the same mistakes forever, but it does mean awareness matters. When you understand why someone feels irresistible, you gain the power to pause, question, and choose differently. Maybe the real question isn't why we fall for the wrong people, but what those people are trying to teach us about ourselves. And once you learn that lesson, the definition of wrong might finally start to change. What do you think? Are we choosing love, or is love choosing from our past?